Okay, then why do we do a warm up in the first place? Why can't we just not just go straight ahead and just bang out the reps? Well, first of all, while it is true your muscles are ready 100% of the time, like for instance, if I grab, let's say this water bar, right? I don't need to fucking warm up my shoulder to grab it because it isn't a weight that's gonna cause me seriously, like it won't be enough for weight to strain my muscles. So usually, typically, I say for the adult male or any teenager, a weight 0 to 10 pounds for the upper body, like shoulders. If you're picking up something up, if you're just with your arms, 0 to 10 pounds or 15 pounds, it should not cause any like significant weight. Maybe for a toddler, or for like a 5 year old, 6 year old, yeah, it's gonna strain them. But usually that won't really happen. Same thing with the legs, like picking up a 40 pound object. If you can, find the grip to pick it up with your legs, it won't cause anything because it's just your muscles are just they just won't it won't be enough of a challenge to really lift it. But once you start working out and start using weights like above like physical comfort, like for me instance, if I usually for me like if I'm talking about shoulder press, I need to like during my working sets where my muscles are fully warmed up, I can do 95 pounds for like I think 15 reps. I haven't really pushed it that hard because I'm usually doing it like explosively. I'm trying to generate that explosive power for boxing. But maybe I feel it's kind of light, so I can do probably 15 or 16 reps. But remember, since my muscles are warmed up, I have all that blood flow through my shoulders, through my biceps, through my triceps, through my forearms. I have them all ready to use 100% capability of my muscles. If I don't do that, this will happen. I grab that barbell, or grab 245-pound dumbbells, or it's gonna be something like that, 250-pound dumbbells, and I just immediately do it. First of all, I probably won't be able to lift it, and since my muscles are cold, they're not ready for that movement. Literally, my tendons, they will strain really, really badly, like really badly. And believe it or not, actually, you don't when you don't warm up your muscles, your body's not ready to really like give it 100%. It just isn't ready. Your tendons, your ligaments, your muscles, they're not warmed up. There's no blood flow to it. And when you try to pick up an object that's really fucking heavy, you're gonna injure yourself because it's just those tendons. They're not elastic. First of all, they're cold, and those ligaments, same thing. They're not ready for that movement. And your muscles, I believe, the reason why you can possibly tear a muscle is because it's just the fibers are just not ready. They don't have that blood flow. They're not ready to lift that. And when you do start warming up those muscles that you are going to target, like chest, back, shoulders, legs, abs, lower back, neck, whatever you're training, they're prepared. You have blood flow through that area. That's why usually when people talk about getting a pump, you know, it's pretty much the muscle is just getting slightly bigger because all that blood flow, hypertrophy, that's what you call it. All that blood just rushes into the fucking arm. If you're doing bicep curls, it just rushes it because it's like there's a weight. So since you're straining yourself, it needs more blood flow through that arm. Now, those are one of the main reasons why you warm up is because you just need that blood flow to really make sure those tendons are warm and ready to lift that weight. So those are like why it's very important. And I give you my personal example. When I boxed, when I was 15 or 14, I didn't care about warming up. I thought like, okay, I gotta train hard, so why do I need to warm up? I need, go from the get go. But what happened was in my shoulders, there's a rotator cuff, and since I never warm up my rotator cuff, literally my my rotator cuff wasn't warmed up, and plus it was weak because I never really trained it at all. So I had a lot of shoulder pain, you know, and that was kind of one of the reasons why I quit boxing for 3 years because I just had so much shoulder pain. I couldn't literally lifting my arms up. just lifting my arms up. I'm telling you, I'm talking about like a normal thing to do every day. You lift your arms up to reach something. You explain something. You're moving your hands. You know, just lifting your arms up. That hurt like crazy, and you know that was one of the main reasons why I quit boxing, because my shoulders hurt too damn much. I couldn't even punch well. It sucked. It really sucked to have every fucking day as a 15-year-old kid. You want to box, you want to do this, but your body is saying fucking no, because you didn't want to warm up. You didn't want to warm up your shoulders. You didn't want to, get blood flow through your shoulders. You were impatient. You know, you just want to go ahead and do it. And believe me, I really wanted to box. Like I really wanted to do it, and because of that one simple mistake, the many days that I trained for boxing, I didn't warm up properly and I just went straight to it. That cost me 3 years of progress. 3 years. It took me 2.5 years to get my shoulder back functioning without any pain. And it sucked. It sucked. I could have probably, overcame it, but the pain would have been there and made my punches slow. And I personally, I don't want you to go through the same thing. And I'm going to put the text to make it, really in depth why you should warm up. But from my personal experience, I say absolutely every workout you do, even if you're going to do train neck, even if you're going to just train any muscle group, please, for the love of God, please warm up. You will save so many hours of just, it's not even hours, probably even years or decades, because your body will be ready and you won't injure yourself. You won't fuck up anything in your shoulders and your legs, your knees, your ACL, your fucking tendon, your Achilles tendon. You will save yourself years or even decades of just pain that you realize, it was just simple. I just needed to warm up, and I'm sorry I'm going on this rant because I know it's kind of like I was trying to make a video just trying to explain like why you should warm up, but like my personal experience, like it sucked. 2020 all the way to now, it sucked knowing that like I knew I could have done this, but I just didn't warm up properly for boxing, and I cost 3 years of training. Not only that, there's other factors like my mentality. I didn't really, my mentality, my mental health wasn't doing that well. Plus the shoulders, plus the lower back, plus my legs hurting. It just happened. I just gave up. I didn't believe myself anymore in those moments. But now, I want to save you through that pain, and hopefully you understand that, by warming up, you can save yourself decades of training. And then you can consistently keep working out and improving your physique. Because I had to quit working on my shoulders for a year because I knew I need to let this heal. And I don't want the same thing happen to you guys. Shoulders, tendons, or whatever, knees, Achilles, your ankles, your chest, your back, whatever. So please, warm up. No matter what anybody says, like, oh, don't be a pussy. Go ahead and just lift the weight. No, you're going to injure yourself, bro. It's not worth it. It's not worth trying to prove one person wrong. Please warm up. It's going to save you decades, man. It's going to save you decades.